Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Monday, May 12th, and I'm back today with another weekly weight loss GLP-1 wellness update. Let's start with the weigh-in first. I weighed in on Friday, my shot day as usual, and I weighed in at 134.8, which is the third week in a row now that I have weighed in at that weight. So I've had no change up or down since then, in the last 3 weeks. And so, just hanging steady. And so, as I shared in last week's update, I titled last week's update, Something's Got to Change. And so I really spent this past week, really in some prayer. I talked last week about the live from Jackie Hill Perry that I stumbled across on Instagram. That really kind of challenged me and convicted me to think about, my intentions behind my prayers. Really praying and with the intention of, when I receive the blessings that I've been praying about, how I'm going to use those blessings for God and for His people. And so I really spent a lot of time this past week meditating on that message and praying about that and really trying to be intentional with, being specific in the things that I'm praying for, but also with the intention and thinking about ways that I can give those things back to God. So, if it is discipline, which creates time for me in my daily schedule, like what am I doing with that time? Am I just using it to binge more TV or doom scroll, or am I using that time to either serve people, serve God, the church, whatever it may be? And so I really spent the whole week thinking about those things and praying about those things, and just really feel like I have a clearer head this week. One of the other things I did also is I purchased the Mod Ambition Planner by Dr. Tiffany Shelton. I linked her channel below last week. Again, came across her channel. She's a licensed psychologist, faith-based, and really resonating with her videos and her methods for organization, life, structuring your life, planning your life. And the thing that I think I'm resonating most with is that it's like it leaves room for imperfection. Like, everything is a journey. And so, I've put so much pressure on myself for years about getting organized, being more productive, creating discipline in my life. And I've prayed for those things, but have not succeeded. And I think it's because I've had this all or nothing mindset. And what I'm kind of learning is, first of all, I haven't had the systems in place to be successful, which her planner and her systems help you to create those for yourself. But also, I don't need to have an all or nothing mindset. If I fail at this for a couple days, I can pick myself up and get back on the wagon. And so anyway, I received my planner. I told you all a while ago that, I wanted to start using a paper planner for my life stuff because at work, I use a digital planner, and I have to because things get put on my schedule nearly every day. And so, I need my staff and my external stakeholders to be able to schedule meetings and things for me, but the only way to do that is digitally. I don't have a receptionist or a secretary who can manage my calendar, so I have to use a digital planner. But for goal setting, things like that, I really like to write those things down. It helps me to process and think and meditate on things. And so, but the one that I had that I planned on using really just didn't fit for that. And what I like about, Dr. Tiffany is she combines a digital planning system with the paper planner. And so I spent this entire weekend not every hour of the weekend, but throughout the weekend, diving into this planner, doing the goal setting, and I dived into the first week of the week, monthly, quarterly, weekly, and daily planning, which this planner includes all of, which is awesome. And so we will see how that goes, but I'm hoping that that will help me to combine my digital planning life with a paper planner for my life stuff. And so that's something that I'm diving into this week. And also, so through the thought work that I've been doing this weekend with this planner, well, first of all, let me back up. Last week, I think I shared with you all that I was going to go off social media. And I did that. And I'm still off social media. And so that has been wonderful for my mental health. With everything going on in this country right now, I would go to Blue Sky initially first thing in the morning to find out if something crazy happened overnight. And so not doing that this week has really helped my mental. I'm staying informed through a couple of podcasts that I watch, because what I don't want to do is be uninformed and then unprepared for whatever. But I also don't want to obsess over the craziness of everything that's going on seemingly every day. Actually, not even seemingly, every day there's something crazy. And so, I don't want to obsess over that. So a couple podcasts in the afternoon, evening, and I'm informed and I can move on, but it's not consuming my morning and my day. So I really found myself being able to get up in the morning, have my coffee, get in the Word, prayer, journaling, and that was wonderful. And I think it really set me up well to dive into this planner this weekend and also prepare for this week. And so through the thought work that I was doing, setting goals and setting intentions with the Mod Ambition Planner, I decided to create a morning routine that is going to be challenging for me. You all know that I have been struggling with getting my workouts in. It just really hasn't happened. And I know that that is where I'm at in my wellness and weight loss journey, is that I have got to be working out. And for years and years and years and years and forever, I've been telling myself I'm not a morning person. I can't work out in the morning. There's just no way. And I've been taking on that identity. And so, I decided this weekend, I don't have to be that person. Is it going to be a challenge for me to get up earlier, work out, and, still get to work at a decent hour and have a productive day? Yes, absolutely. That is going to be challenging for me. But why do I keep telling myself that I can't do that? And the reality is I haven't even tried. at least not in many years, probably since I was in my 20s. And so I decided I'm done telling myself what I can't do, because the reality is if I'm praying and I'm putting intention behind my prayers to give that time and energy back to God, I can do anything. And so I decided that my morning routine is going to start at 5 a.m. I'm going to, originally I planned on doing my Bible study and prayer journaling and all of that first, and then work out, and then get dressed and ready for the day and get out the door by 8:30 at the latest, to arrive to work at 9 at the latest. I have a flexible schedule at work, but typically I find myself getting to work between 9:30 and 10, which leaves me there till 6, 7 o'clock sometimes. By the time I get home, I don't want to work out. So like, that system just has not been working for me. So something has got to change. Again, like I said last week. And then my evening routine will consist of, normal stuff. Going on a walk with Cappuccino, maybe taking a solo walk, cooking if I need to cook, but dinner, but then laying out workout clothes, having those ready to put on as soon as I get up in the morning, having my clothes for the day out, and ready to go, and then, getting to bed. Actually, I set an alarm to start bedtime at 9 o'clock so that I'm in bed laying down and ready to go to sleep by 9:30. That'll give me 7.5 hours of sleep, minimum 7 hours, which I need to function. And so I set alarms for all of these things. I put them on auto repeat, Sunday through Thursday. That way things are automated, because ironically we're doing some leadership development training at work, and this module that we're working on right now is time management. And in the first lesson we talked about, what are some things that you can automate in order to create time in your schedule. This morning, being Monday, was my first day on the new routine. I went to bed last night. My Oura ring said that I went to sleep at 9:22. My sleep score was good. It was in the good range. I was hoping that it would be better, but my overall readiness score was great, and it actually said that I was well rested. It appeared that I was well rested, which I feel well rested. So despite my sleep score, and I think my sleep score was a little lower because of my heart rate. And so, whatever it is, what it is. But went to sleep at 9:22, woke up. I actually woke up before my alarm went off. I woke up before the birds started chirping. It was probably just a couple minutes before 5. But alarm went off at 5. I got up, put on my workout clothes, and it was actually this morning that I decided I'm going to go ahead and work out first before I do my Bible studying and all of that. Reason being, I do all of that sitting on the couch, and I'm quite comfortable. I'm under the heated throw. I have my coffee, which helps me to, helps wake my brain up and all of that. So I thought to myself, if I do all of that first, I can easily see myself talking myself into not working out. So I'm getting to know myself pretty well, and so I didn't think that was a good idea. So I decided to do my workout first. I did weight training this morning, had lots of water, and then After that, I had a smoothie thing, a protein shake, and had my coffee. Did my Bible studying, and prayer journaling. And I started getting dressed by 7:30, and I actually left the house just now a little bit after 8:30. So I'm hoping to, it's like 8:45, hoping to be to work by 8:30 once I get into it. But this is day one. I'm proud of myself for making it, and just wanted to share that I'm trying something different this week. My goals for this week are to make it through this first week on this early routine schedule. I actually set goals to work out 3 times this week, but I really feel like if I'm able to stick to my evening routine, get to bed at a decent hour, get up in the morning, I don't see any reason why I wouldn't be able to get 5 days in. But I set the goal for 3 days to get a workout in. But I'm really, my goals this week is to stick to this morning and evening routine. And I also want to increase water intake this week. I don't drink enough water. So my second goal for the week is to increase water intake, and I will fill you all in next week on how things go. We'll see what progress I make this week. And so far, I'm feeling good about the mental and thought work that I've accomplished this past week, and the focus that I have, because honestly, I get in my head and I talk myself out of making changes, or talk myself out of making progress. And so really happy with just the fact that I've kind of turned in this week and not focused so much on pressuring myself to reach goals, but kind of refocusing and resetting those goals and resetting those intentions. And so feels like a fresh start for me. I will keep you posted on how it goes. But right now, I'm going to get in here and go to work and start the workday. I will talk to you all soon. Bye. I am getting ready to clean my face and my teeth for the evening, but I just wanted to hop on here real quick and let you know how the first day went with my new morning routine. So it is 10 after 9. My 9 o'clock alarm, which I have set auto for weeknights, is to prepare for bed so that I am in bed by 9:30. And so I've taken cappuccino out, the kitchen sink has been cleaned out, my clothes are set out for tomorrow's work outfit and my workout outfit, so that when I get up in the morning I can change right into my workout clothes. But I'm getting ready to wash my face and brush my teeth, and everything went really well today. So I know tomorrow is going to be harder, just based on my experience. The second day trying something new, for I'm sure most of us, is challenging. I don't know if it's the most challenging day, but it is a challenging day. And so right now I'm tired, so I am ready to go to bed, but felt good all day, did not have any crashes at the end of the day. And so, it felt good to work out in the morning. And I will say that the reward coming home in the evening is I was able to put on my PJs when I got home after I walked cappuccino and not feel guilty about going straight to my PJs and not working out, like not having that pressure to get a workout in.
was actually very rewarding. So we'll see how the day goes tomorrow. I'm hoping that it is equally as rewarding tomorrow. I think I'm gonna do Pilates instead of weight training, but we'll just see how I feel in the morning. Regardless, the plan is to do it all over again. Get up, do my workout first, then have my coffee, relax, and spend some time with the Lord and in meditation and journaling, and then get ready for the day. So yeah, just wanted to kind of let you know how day one went, and so far I would say I would call today a success. So here's to tomorrow. Bye.